What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? What's up to Clubhouse? What's up to YouTube? What's popping to Facebook? What's good? Twitch? How you doing? Periscope? Everybody, what's going on? So very wonderful to see you all. So very wonderful to see. Oh man. Oh man. It's Friday. Just that fast. We just started trading. Jesus. Where'd the time go? I am today I'm kind of dismayed, I must be honest. I'm a little down in the dumps, they might say. You know, I'm a little bit down. And I'm down because of what's going on in the market, man. I can't believe that people play those. I tell people you wouldn't believe how many times I tell people, I love the bonds because, I love the bonds because Jay, why do you love the bonds? Well, I love the bonds because they move in a methodical way. It's very predictable patterns. You know what I'm saying? I say this stuff all the time. I say it all the time. And then, Jay, why else do you like the bonds? Well, it stays away from fundamental occurrences that can manipulate it. I say that all the time. And man, somebody gonna listen to me one day. These bonds. You can't find the bonds on a Reddit group. You feel me? You can't find the bonds on Reddit, bro. You can't do it. It's just that's not how it goes, man. We stay out of the way. You know what I'm saying? We stay out of the way of it. I think it's so important that we realize that the market is the type of place where people and their opinions is dangerous. People have opinions, people can make opinions with their money, and people can change the way markets flow. You know, it doesn't have to be a true value based system when you start talking about stocks and other instruments like that. You know, it gets a little crazy. And for what's going on, man, it's powerful. It's really powerful. Don't get it twisted. It's powerful to see so many people be able to do something to a hedge fund like that. That's powerful. But trust me, a lot of people gonna get hurt. A lot of people will get hurt. Um, it's not good. I hope that everybody's okay. I hope that nobody here is caught up in any of that stuff because it's gonna hurt. It is going to hurt. We can't play that game. Look, you have to trade something that's safe. You can't be a part of fads, and you can't get caught up in fights that aren't yours. It's not your fight. Um, Shout out to everybody, though. What's up, big dog?
Did you see the text I sent you?
Yeah. I saw it.
They all in it together.
And it's a fixed fight. It was never.
It's a fixed fight.
You were never. It's the casino, baby. You only supposed to win when they say, just so another somebody can come in there and put their money on the table. You know, Facebook shuts down the groups now. First, the hedge funds get mad because they lose at their own game, get caught in a short squeeze. Some of them have to take their shingle down. I get it. You get your hand get caught in the cookie jar. I get it. You're a hedge fund. You mad because what people are doing. So they call their buddies. Robinhood shuts them down. All the other platforms shut down. I get that. Now no one can even talk about it. They don't want the people to gather. No talking. No group talking about this. No, no, no. Don't you gather people. I've seen this before. My grandma and they grandma, we seen this before. They don't want you to gather because if you gather together, how powerful might you be? It's the same game. It's the same game. That's why I trade the bonds, man. That's why I trade the bonds. I stay out of the way. Man, people have so many different things that they want to do, so many games that can be played. But I stay out of the way. I trade the bonds because you won't find those on the subreddit group. Boy, won't find me on there. No, no, no. No, no, no. I'm gonna share my screen. My opinion is I hope that you all are safe. First and foremost, be safe. Because anything can happen. Just so be safe. Let's go find our levels. Open 169.23 last night. We have an overnight high. Touched twice, 169.28. Overnight low. Let me see. Overnight low, 168.28. All right. All right. Just about a 32 tick overnight range on the bonds. Trading just as predictably as you please. Just as predictably as you please. We're waiting for a market open in another 14 minutes. If there are any questions about anything, you know what I'm saying, let me know. Afsha, I see you jumped on stage. How can I help you? What's cracking?
I just saw the title and I'm like, you know what? I have not been in a room where people talk about the bond market just yet. I wanted to hear what you had to say. For myself, I use the bond market in a lot of my clients' portfolios, especially like as a corporate strategy.
Mm-hmm.
People usually have something, long-term set up, and then they have a business checking account. And often some of my business owners will have, millions sitting in their checking account earning nothing. And a high interest savings account, or I don't know what you guys have over there, earns less than 1%, doesn't even keep up with inflation. And so sometimes the bond market is kind of our tier 2 midterm strategy for a lot of our corporate clients. So almost, $500,000 to $1 million will go into that, and it does really well. Even though it's interest income, it's not taxed the most favorably. It does a lot better than sitting in a checking account, and it doesn't have to be invested with that long-term perspective, and it doesn't have to handle as much volatility. The standard deviation is much lower. So I really wanted to hear what you had to say and how you use it as a strategy.
I traded. I day traded. I mean, I think we ran a room together maybe a couple weekends ago. I'm a day trader.
Yeah.
So I traded because it's so predictable and so easy to understand. I traded like, everybody wants to day trade stocks and stuff like that, and everybody's playing option. You play the bonds. It's an easier game, and it pays better.
What would you say the average return is, like if you had to look at it over 3 years or 5 years?
It all depends on the size with which someone trades, but it's quite easy for someone who's never traded before to see how technically the bonds trade, grab a hold of the concepts in 90 days and add another $5,000 to $6,000 to their bottom line per month. I'm talking about like your regular average Joe. That's simple. I do it all the time. Most of the people that I educate and most of the people that I teach have no background at all in any of this, at all. And then they learn the bonds. They're able to grab the concepts. They're able to make a ton of money. And I think the returns are so dope. I have students that are quitting their jobs, firing their boss, starting another business, buying houses, buying cars, finally having freedom, just because it trades so calm, it trades so technically. So it's fun for me to watch. It's fun for me to watch while everybody's playing those crazy games on the other side of the market. Like it's funny. Like me and the students, I imagine us like we're in the produce section getting fat, and like everybody else is like in the meats and in dairy going crazy. And we're like, what are they tripping about over there? Like the gains aren't even really that dope. So, the bond market is $31.25 per tick, the highest value per tick in the entire market. And, I have students that trade 100 contracts at a time. You know what I'm saying? That's it's kind of cold blooded. So it's a lot of size that you can get into. It's not the same way. Like you don't have that whole margin thing that everybody has to complain about, the 25K minimums. None of that stuff really applies. You just put your money in a brokerage account Or, you become a funded trader and then showtime, you play the game like everybody else.
Offer live party or like watching parties? I'm regulated, so I can't do that. But do you offer that?
Oh, like trading, like a trade room or something like that?
Yeah, and teach people or like
Oh,
show
yeah.
them how to do it by sharing your screen.
For sure. Every day. Every day. If you've ever been in a trade room, you already know. I have like some trade room clips on YouTube, but yeah, we do it every day. Sometimes 250, 275 people in at a time, all of us looking at the market, making a decision, playing, having fun, listening to Anita Baker and trading. That's the name of the game. Lowest close 169.02. That's what I'm looking at, guy. If you're a bully, you already know what scene we on in this movie, and you already know how the movie goes. Yeah, so it's fun, man. I think the bonds to me present the most stable opportunity for people to trade the markets. Like, unlike everything else that can quite easily be manipulated, turned, tweeted about, shifted. People play little shifty games. You can't do that in the bonds as well. You can't just shift them any kind of way. Because of the type of instrument that it is. It hedges against certain behaviors. So I love it. I love it. I love it. We got a link. We got a link at Asher. We got a link or something like that. I'll show you what's popping. Because I know you're in Canada. What you, not Toronto, are you?
I have an office in Edmonton and Toronto, Canada.
Okay, that's what I remember, because you're like one of the only like female hedge fund managers that I've met on Clubhouse.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, like modding up there. I'm just like, oh, me and a bunch of men. Okay, it's exactly like work. That's
Cool. Exactly. I remember when you came on stage, I was like, yo, that's dope. She really out here getting it.
Yeah, I appreciate the love. This app has been so wonderful because, I mean, obviously we all work in our own spaces. It's interesting because, I mean, investing, people think of it as one area, but there's just so many different umbrellas, or I guess areas under one umbrella. And so one thing I'm just jotting down is resources for people, right? Like if they're not looking to trade in the space that I'm in, then, okay, what are you looking for? And sending it to people. And so that's dope. I didn't actually know you did that. I know we bumped together, but I didn't know specifically what you did. So I'm going to put you down and we should win.
Man, you know what people want to do? People want to pay bills, man. People want to pay their bills. People want to take care of their family. At least that's what I find. I find that people, they don't want much, just to be able to take care of themselves, take care of their family. That's it. And they don't want to have to be dependent on someone else's opinion of them in order to do so. My background is in music. At most events that I go to now, I used to be the guy with the black suit on, white shirt, black tie on stage with a keyboard, jumping around. I come in through the back. I eat the little, the lunch box in the back while the band, little band snacks. I do that. That's what I do. Hey, y'all, watch this 169.00. You already know what part of the movie we in. If you're trading right now, I mean, when I opened up the computer, the short was so obvious. I didn't say it, but you see it. What'd you say? I was about to say every bully should be short right now.
I took 12.
Okay, good. I was about to say everybody's got to take that. That's so obvious. If you took 12, I would. I'm not sure they're gonna break 28. Not right now. Not free. You know what I'm saying? They might wait until after the game is over or after we get started for real, like 8:20, 8:21, and then break it. And then once we get through there, we're going to 23. So most people, they just want to take care of themselves. Like, I was on stage playing gigs. And if someone didn't like me, or if I made someone uncomfortable, or if another band came in, I got undercut, lost the gig. Like, that was my life. And that's a scary way to try and do it. You know what I'm saying? That's a scary way to say, well, I'm going to raise my family like this. Maybe if I get the gig. Nah. People just want to take care of themselves. And I think we all got really like a face full of "you're not safe" last year from a corporate perspective. You're not safe. Nobody's safe. 28 goes ask. Here it comes 27. Let me check something. You see it? If you're in it, take some off right now just in case. Everybody should be covered by now, but take a target or two. Take 28s or 29s. If you're multi-contract, you should be taking some right here because we're not sure. You're not sure if it's time quite yet for the 27s to come out. It's not quite yet. Be careful. But yeah, Monique, I see you joined us on stage. You have a question?
Yes. Okay. Are you into options too? Do you do contracts or just futures?
Well, my proficiency is futures, but if you have an options question, I'm sure someone on stage can help take care of it for you.
Well, no, not really. I don't have an options question. It's more of a futures question. Okay, you know how they say if the stock is going down, you can use the VIX to keep it, hedge your account.
Mm-hmm.
What other companies or tickers would you say you use to hedge the account besides the VIX? Because I need just in case something crazy happens, I need to stay slow.
I understand. Are you currently in any positions right now that are suffering?
My AMD.
Okay.
And then Apple.
Okay.
And I currently have a Microsoft contract. That's what's helping a little bit.
Are you buying your expiries far away, or are they?
Yes, it's long. They're long.
Okay, cool. There's a young lady who's so dope when it comes down to options, and I want to introduce her to you, if possible. Monique, I would like to introduce you to a young lady named Draca. Draca, this is Monique. She sounds like maybe she's, got some good stuff going. Maybe needs to understand what might be a way to, keep herself safe. You might want to talk to her for a second if that's all right.
Yeah, I don't mind. Monique, I would just say be patient. Patience. That's the psychology when you trade in options, futures, any type of trade. And whatever you get into, don't be afraid to see the red. Don't be afraid. If you got into it, you had to be prepared to either lose it at some point or not. So just be careful what you get into. But having a longer expiration, you actually did a good thing. You are in some great companies, so I feel that you will be okay. Everything's down right now, but it's turning around. If you kind of pay attention to what Jay said about the bonds, they were going down right now. So usually the bonds does the opposite of the ES NASDAQ. So they should be going up today, hopefully, for all of us. But since your contract is so far out, I think you have enough time to hopefully get profit and turn it around. So I wouldn't panic too much. I would just make sure, like you said, get further out and kind of take, I would say this, take a few courses. I know a few people, Modern Black Girl, Stocks and Stilettos, a few other people got some courses you can take to kind of learn how to read the charts.
Yes, see,
yeah. That'll help you know, kind of,
I'm already in Modern Black Girl, but she doesn't talk about how to hedge.
Hedging, yeah, it's a little difficult.
Which companies to hedge?
And it's not really. Are you a newbie at this? Because that's a little bit more difficult in doing.
I don't want to say I'm a newbie.
I would tell you to have a 1-on-1 with her, if you can, because they're not really expensive. And she can definitely break it down for you easier. She's not going to do it for everybody because there's so many newbies that's starting. So that's what I would advise, because that's
my mic is
something
off.
you
Peace
kind
to
of
the
tell
bullies.
somebody.
I really appreciate the bullies. What's going on, y'all? Y'all all right?
You know what I mean?
You know?
Okay.
Good morning, everybody.
I hope that helps.
I look at DS3. I look at all-time frames.
I would also suggest.
I look at all-time
that,
frames. I look at the 60s, 30s,
Dude, I know.
the
Named Janet Trader.
the hour.
Yeah, I would be. Just about to say that. He's got a big forehead. He cannot play.
You know what? You know what?
Boy, cheesy tickle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, DS3. So I look at 5 hours daily, 4 hours.
Wednesdays and Sundays, they free. Got a little time, come on out. And then, at that point, I would say he's going to literally have you say, you know what, let me join his class. Now, I would suggest that everybody was here. You know what I'm saying? To come on over there.
These guys are crazy. This guy's crazy.
Don't focus on his forehead. Just focus on the words out of his mouth.
So we're gonna do it like that. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do it like that.
All weekend I've been chilling, bro. I've been chilling, and I was like, oh, I'm getting them on Friday. So listen,
that's how we're gonna do it.
Oh, 100%. Just focus on the way that brother got a passion.
And someone did say that in the comments of one of my ads. They were like, nobody's gonna act like they don't see his forehead. It was so funny. It was so funny.
You gotta put just a pinky toe in. You gotta put your pinky toe. Go on, just come on one of these Wednesdays, Sundays, and I promise you'll be a good time.
Okay, where? Wednesdays and Sundays, where?
So listen, Jason, forehead sweet.
Oh, check him out. Check him out. He's got it going up.
Instagram, click on the bio.
Oh my
right there,
goodness.
have all
The things that happen.
free courses. You know what I'm saying?
The things that happen, man. Good morning to everybody in Facebook. All of you all. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Every morning I do this at 8 o'clock just to break down the bonds. We get a chance to look at some charts together, find some levels together, find some key activity together. That's what we do.
You know what I'm saying? A whole nother level. So that's my
So I see everybody.
Because I want to dabble in all of it, like options, long term, and then futures all in one.
Oh, then you're gonna be once you learn how to read these charts, you got everything you need.
Look at
There's
Lamar.
this guy named Jason, forehead sweet. He gonna listen. He gonna put his arms around you. You got to communicate.
I almost said your mama, but I love your mama, dog. I almost said your mama.
Futures, do you trade on the? Can you trade on Thinkorswim platform?
I mean, you can, but there's a caveat there. That's a whole lot of money that you gotta have per contract. But there's some other applications called Ninja Trader, other stuff that we can knock you out. But I would say, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm sorry, Jay about to do the clock on the wall and all that good stuff. I would say, I would
This guy's
carve out
crazy. You
some time
gotta
in your
love
calendar and
Lamar,
say,
man.
what
I don't
Wednesday,
know.
Sunday,
You just
I'm
gotta
gonna
love
slide
him.
through.
He's
And I think
amazing.
it'll be super, super dope for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Come on, slide through. If you do, tell them $5 Lamar sent you. You know what I'm saying? So you drink minimum, but it's gonna be a good time.
Okay, I'm down for the drink.
Oh my goodness. Lamar, I really appreciate it. And Monique, I hope that you've been enriched by the answers that have been provided. Draker, Lamar, Dennis, Raven, Ken, everybody who's on the stage. These are resourceful people when it comes down to market behavior and market knowledge. They know their way around the chart, period. And you're talking about somebody who, I trust Draker with finances in a lot of ways. So she's not going to steer you into a bad position. What I will say is that information and education can quell any apprehension you might have. So her really asking you, to say deep dive, I would even, go as far as to say, before you even put up any money on anything else, you want to get as much knowledge about this thing as you can. And your psychology means so very much. It means so very much. Being ready for everybody likes when the days are green. That's really cool for everybody. But when the days are red, what do? How do you act when you get punched in the face? Like Mike said, everybody's got a plan till you punch them in the face. And it's true. When you get into the market and you see that first loss and you see your first losing day, it's very unnerving. But if you have information, if you have a skill, it can be rewarding. It can be great, even sometimes an opportunity. So I love to share that with you. I teach people for free twice a week, Sundays and Wednesdays. If you come to a training, there's Sunday nights. Sunday afternoon at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. On Wednesdays, it's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And what I like to do is just cover what this wonderful market is that I trade, the bond market, because it's so unique, it's so underspoken about, and underutilized. And I think that us as retail investors and traders would really find a lot of jewels and gems inside of this market if we learn how to trade it. So do me a favor. Would you hit that greenhouse above Raven's head this morning? What up, Spice?
I've been did it.
Okay, cool. No, but it's not just for it's not just for you. I'm just telling everybody because you know me, I'm closing it down. The room's open with the bullies. I'm about to get to it. You know what I'm saying? We have a market open. We have some good pre-market moves, so we're expecting some fantastic things. But hit that greenhouse above Raven's head, everybody. Also, if you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube or Twitch or Periscope, share this. You know, our responsibility is still the same. I think that our job is still to grow and serve. And one of the ways that we serve the people around us, the people who we follow and the people who follow us, is expose them to the good things that we find. Don't keep this to yourself. That would be selfish. And we don't want to live that way. Living selfishly is crap. Let's live unselfishly. That's actually the aim. So do me a favor. Hit that share, hit that like, right? Hit that subscribe, hit that plus sign or whatever it might be on whatever platform that you're on, because it's incumbent upon us to make sure that everybody around us can do well as well. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be the only family member that can pay for the family reunion. That's not fun anymore. That's not cool anymore. We want everybody to be able to do it. And y'all know what I'm talking about. We don't want to be the only friend that can pay their money for the vacation, because that's not fun anymore. We all should be able to pay for the vacation in our friend group. And we don't have to always go to Orlando. We can go somewhere better or somewhere further or somewhere different. You know what I'm saying? And this is how we do it. It starts by sharing. It starts by exposing one another. It's Friday, so I'm going to take just a little time. It starts by exposing one another to the things that are good. So do that. Do that. If it's a good book, share it. If it's a good restaurant, share it. And if you find somebody who actually cares about your education, cares about your financial wherewithal, share it. Simple. It's a simple game. I'll see you guys. If you subscribe, you hit my picture on Clubhouse, you go to my Instagram. If you're on any of these other platforms, you can visit my Instagram or my Facebook. You can click the link in my bio. And from there, you can get signed up for a free training. I'm the guy, as Lamar said, with the large forehead.
Got it.
Got you. I'm the guy with the large forehead. However, I use all of this, whatever I am and whatever I'm not, in order to make sure that you're taken care of, that you know how to do what you're supposed to do. I pride myself on teaching people to be independent of me, not needing me. And I'm so proud. I want to just say, even right now, when I was down and was going through, when I had serious issues in my family that I had to tend to, it was the people that you see on this stage, on Clubhouse, and others who took the trade room from me, told me to go be with my family, and called out 32 tick moves and called out 8 tick moves and called out the moves so that everybody else in the family could make money and could be okay. These are very skilled traders that I'm with, and I'm so proud that I was able to be a part of their trading and investing journey. It is not about dependency on me. It is about we. You understand? That's the concept. The concept has always got to be we. And I just want to invite you to an opportunity to join a community that cares about you on and off the charts, that wants to see you successful and want to see you make a whole lot of money. What up?
Don't forget to tell them about your show tomorrow.
The show. Oh, Ask Dr. Renee is tomorrow. Doc, come on stage. I thought I saw you. Doc, you got to say, come tell the people what's popping tomorrow. Ask Dr. Renee is tomorrow, bro. Doc, what's popping?
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Ask Dr. Renee Show with Jason Sweeting, aka Jay the Trader, My show is real simple. We're just there to motivate and inspire you to live the life you deserve. Because let's face it, this is not a dress rehearsal. This is the only one we got. So we might as well live it the way that we're supposed to live it. We are all supposed to live an abundant life. Jason has an amazing story. Besides being an amazing teacher, he has an amazing story of how he got to where he is, and I want you all to hear it. So I hope you'll join us tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube channel. YouTube, Ask Dr. Renee, AskDrRenee. You can click my profile. My YouTube link is in my profile. And I hope you will join us.
Slow down, because you did that real good. You did that like you had 15 seconds on the sign-off section of the view. You did that real good, but I'm not playing the music to get the credits rolling. Do that one more time, and this time say it with your chest all the way so people can. Now this is Dr. Renee. You can go to youtube.com/ask Dr. Renee. Did I get that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Ask.
And my link is also in my profile here in Clubhouse.
Right. Okay. So look, YouTube, if you're listening, Periscope, everybody, wherever you are right now, whatever platform you're watching on, do me a favor. Go to Ask Dr. Renee right now on YouTube. Don't just follow her for the thing that's going on tomorrow, even though I think you really should check us out at 3 p.m. Eastern, correct?
That is correct.
But you should just follow her in general. She is a really dope person, first of all. She's very knowledgeable in the medical field, second of all. And third of all, she has a heart that makes her care. She stands at a fantastic intersection of media and health information and is able to always spit that good stuff to you. You know, one of the most difficult things is to find a healthcare professional that cares, that will be honest with you. And I'm not sure if you've ever been in that situation before where you're looking for a healthcare professional to be honest and tell you what's cracking. But we need somebody like that. And you need a Dr. Renee in your life. So please, youtube.com/ask Dr. Renee and hit subscribe right now. You can do it on LinkedIn. You can do it on Facebook. You can do it on, what's the one on Instagram though? Is it Ask Dr. Renee? Or
everything is Ask Dr. Renee.
See, everything is Ask Dr. Renee. You can't even mess it up. I want you to go and find her and follow her on all platforms because she's dope. She's really, really dope. And tomorrow we're going to have a good time. It's going to be 3 p.m. I'm going to even, you know what I'm saying? I might even wear a new Trey like Jay shirt. Ooh, it's going to be a white one this time. Ooh. Ooh. I might even wear the white one this time. Let's go. I really appreciate you, Doc. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You already know. Hey, the clock on the wall says that's about all. I enjoyed y'all and had a ball. Boom, boom, ski, ski. That's it. I got to split. Everybody, I appreciate you. It's been a great week. Take care of yourselves and do me a favor. Do me a really huge favor. Trade safe, all right? Trade safe.
I got my ass kicked last night, so I'm staying out of the market today.
What happened, bro? You was buying something on the ES?
No, there was a gap fill that I tried to go for, and it just kept going south. So I'm done. Time to now.
You know, some of the best self-control is, you know, when to know when it's over, man. And it's cool. You know, Friday's a great day. You know what you could do, man. Well, how's quarantine over there? You in the UK? How's quarantine? Can y'all move around yet?
I look like an ape, man. I need a shower. I need to shave. I need everything.
So they not
so then it's your forehead got filled in too. Listen, baby. The forehead. My forehead is good. Thank you very much.
Hey man, I'm so happy today. I got my first ever troll on Twitch. I've been waiting for that, man. Shout out to all the trolls. I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for stopping by. It means a lot to me. But in all seriousness, Dennis, you know, be safe, you know, out there, bro. Stay inside. I heard y'all got some crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, I haven't left the house a couple of days, but I'm good, thanks.
Okay, that's good. All right, then. You already know. Clock on the wall, man. I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all take care. And let's get to this room so we can get to this bread. All right?